Hi guys, it's Suzanne HB, Crazy Just Might Work on Instagram, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on a design by Andromeda.loves.loom on Instagram. You can see her profile there. There's the lovely Andromeda. She is working all the time on lots of different designs of her own and on other people's designs and adding bling and linking things together. She's done some gorgeous things with adding jump rings and things like that. I love this one. It's her doubled semi-cascade, so it's based on the Cascade bracelet by Loomatic 1962. So there's a whole pile of stuff that she's doing all the time. She's got a really interesting account, so check it out. And I've got a few from Andromeda. She's also a fellow Aussie. And the one we're going to be doing today is based on one she's called Weavin, and this one I really like the woven effect in there that you get. It's just a small piece that I did as an example, but she allowed me to name it Weavin for the weave in there. I know, I have some crazy names. So let's get on with it. This works particularly well, as do a lot of hook designs. It works particularly well with double laid bands, so I'm going to try using the Liberty Blue rainbow loom, and I think this one's called Sun Kissed, something like that. It doesn't actually come out on camera the same colour as it is in person. It's a little bit more orange than that, but it's one of the orangey yellow ones. They're the 600 band pack rainbow loom ones. I get mine from rainbowloom.com because I can't get anything over here with all those fancy schmancy ones. I love them. Alrighty, let's get on with it. This one's got a really easy pattern, so this is going to be a quick tutorial. Starts with our usual cap band, making your figure 8, and this may not be the way Andromeda does it, but I'm going to use my leaf stitch because it's my favourite way of getting a band with a loop onto the non-hook end of my hook. Now, if you haven't seen my leaf stitch before, all I did there was get one band, put the other band over the top of it, go over that one, under the same one, and pull it, and it makes that single chain with a complete band on it. And that's what I used to pull it through the other side, which gives you this effect here. So it's exactly the same, if you prefer, as pulling this band through and then putting that loop onto that side. I just find it's quicker for me, and I don't have to turn the bands around. So the next thing we're going to do is take another band and put it just on that left hand band there. So there we go. This cap band's going to get in the way. There we go. Okay, so now we have this. We're going to start the actual pattern. And the actual pattern is add 2 bands and then collect up bands and flip it around. And then add another band. So it's, yeah, as we get into it, you'll get a kind of rhythm going with it. So we're going to use the same colour as we've started with. We're going to add 2 bands just to that left hand side. So there's 1, 2. You can lift them over or hook it through depending on your preference. So I've added those 2 bands. It should look like that. And then we're going to get a band of the opposite colour. Now we're going to take this one and put it through the 1st, the 4th and the 5th. Now, if you're a crochet person, you can hook it through like this, collect those 2, and then, sorry, let's see if I can demonstrate this. You put a little bit of tension on it. Get this in nice order. You put a little bit of tension on it, you put your hook over the top of those and collect them as you go through, and you're under the 4th and 5th. Okay. If you're not a crochet person, you can lift bands over. So let's get these back in order again. Okay, so that's what we've got. Okay, back in order. So what I would do is I would go under the first one, and then you can do it one by one, or you can grab both of them together. The ones we're aiming for, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We want 4 and 5. So you're aiming at skipping those two and grabbing these two. I find this a bit awkward because I'm a crochet person, but I'll do it so that I can show you. You grab the 4th and lift it over, and the 5th and lift it over. Okay, so you get that same effect. Okay, now we're going to flip. So I usually flip by squeezing just at the base of those, like that, pulling it out, turning it around one way or the other. That's the way I normally do it, but it's just a little bit harder to demonstrate, but you flip it one way or another and just slide it back onto your hooks without twisting them. Then you're going to add another one of the colour that you just looped onto, this gold colour, sun-kissed kind of colour here, and you pull it through the remaining 3 bands of the Liberty Blue, and you end up with this again. And that's where the pattern starts. So we now go add 2 more bands. 1, whoop, 1, just onto that left hand loop there, 2, grab the band of the opposite colour, and you're going to go through the first, skip the second and third, and go through the 4th and 5th. Now you can do that, as I said, this is the crochet way, by hooking these ones through at the same time as this, or you can do it after you've got that first one on there. You can do it by grabbing the 4th. As you can see, this is not really the way I normally do it. And the 5th, without losing those bands off the end there, would be good. Okay, 4th and 5th, close it up, turn it around, so pinching, turning, I'm just turning it this way because it's an easier way to show it on camera, I think. Slide it through in the same direction. Now of course you can do this with a double-ended hook, you just slide it down to the other end. Or you can do it by transferring it to another hook, by sliding a hook in and then turning it around. So many different ways of doing things. Grab another band of that colour and put it through the remaining 3 loops. There you go, and then we repeat again. So our pattern is, once we've got that, we've got 4 in there, you go add 1, 2 to the left hand loop. Remembering we're only adding to the left hand loop each time. So we've added it to the left hand loop that we had on there, and we've added another one to the left hand loop of that. Okay, then we're going to swap to our other colour. And we're going to do our 1st, 4th and 5th again. 1st, I suppose I should demonstrate this way because crochet people are going to have it worked out, but if you find hook only a little tricky, this may be the easier way of working it out. So this 1st, 4th. This is much easier when you're not working crochet like that. Oh gosh, I look so unco. There we go. 4th. Sorry, Andromeda. And 5th. I swear this is easy once you're just doing it yourself. Rehook and turn. So it's starting to get that lovely weave weave in it. Woven look. Put that through the 3 and you're back to the beginning. Okay, so if you're not sure about this, I haven't picked up on the pattern yet, please go back, have a check on the first sections, as it's just repeating all the way to the end. Now to close off, all you're going to do is grab, when you're at that point, you're going to grab another band, hook it through, and C-clip it there, and C-clip it to the cap band at the beginning. So there you have it, the Even Weavin by Andromeda.loves.loom. If you like this video, can you give me a thumbs up, please? And check out my account, Crazy Just Might Work, on Instagram. Subscribe, I'll have tutorials coming out, more of mine, occasionally some of other people's as well. And yeah, love to see you again. All right, catch you later, bye.